I'm going to show you 4 ways to do 2-digit by 1-digit multiplication. The first strategy is distributive property. I'm multiplying 47 by 4, and I'm not sure what the answer is. I'm going to go to 47, and I am going to decompose the number into its tens and its ones, into 40 plus 70. Because it's distributive property, that means that I can do 40 times 4 and add 7 times 4, and I will get the exact same answer as 47 times 4. Forty times 4 is equal to 160. 7 times 4 is equal to 28. When I add those two together, I get 188. The next strategy we're looking at is the array model, or the area model. If you remember area, when we have an open shape, if you draw equal rows and equal columns within that shape, then you're able to calculate the square units, and that's the area. We are not going to draw 47 rows and 4 columns. That's too much. What we're going to do instead is we're going to split our shape into 2 separate areas. Now if I drew this correctly, I would have 40 rows and 7 rows and then 4 columns, and you'd use your imagination. But in this case, you're going to imagine instead 40 columns and 7 columns, and then in each of those you're going to have 4 rows each. So in my larger area, I have 40 times 4 is equal to 160 square units. In my smaller area, I have 7 times 4 is equal to 28 square units. To find the total area, I would have to add both of them together. 160 plus 28 is equal to 188. So 47 times 4 is equal to 188. Now multiplication from left to right. You write your multiplication sentence in a column arrangement, 47 times 4. You start with the left side, the tens place value. 40 times 4 is equal to 160. Next, the right hand side, or the ones place value. 7 times 4 is equal to 28. Add them together, 160 plus 28 is equal to 188, and you don't have to regroup. Lastly, we'll look at traditional algorithm using base 10 blocks. I have 47 times 4. I'm going to draw 47. I will start with 4 rods, or 4 tens. 10, 20, 30, 40. Next, I'm going to draw 7 ones. When I do multiplication with traditional algorithm, I start with my right side. 4 times 7 is equal to 28, or 7 4 times. I'm going to draw that out, 7 4 times. If you count it, you will count that I have drawn 28 in total in my ones place value. Next, I look at my tens place value. 4 times 40 is equal to 160, or I would draw 4 tens 4 times. After I'm done drawing, if you count, you're going to see I have 16 tens. So on my tens place value, I'm going to write down 16. In my ones place value though, I can't have 28 ones, so I'll need to regroup. I'll need to take 20 of my ones and regroup it over for 2 tens. So when I go back to my equation, I'll write that 2 is regrouped over above my 40, and that I have 8 in my ones place value. And when I add 16 plus 2, I get 18 tens. Speeding up. Now without base 10 blocks, I'm going to do 47 times 4. 4 times 7 is equal to 28. I keep the 8. 2 gets regrouped over. 4 times 4 is equal to 160, plus 20 is equal to 188.